everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Lexi and I'm glad that you guys stopped by. I hope that you guys will stick around for today's video, and also if you guys want to stick around and see more content from me and my family, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button and like this video. I hope you guys are having a happy Monday and are ready to take on the week and have an amazing week. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, I am going to be telling you guys my top 10 things I think that you guys should know about motherhood. And these are not necessarily the traditional what you need to know, like this much for diapers and this much of that and get this and get that. This is more of a deeper level of what I think that you guys should know about the fourth trimester, kind of more on the mom side of what you need to know for motherhood. Okay, I want to start off by saying that 6 weeks is not enough, and I know that 6 weeks is when you get cleared by your doctor to resume work and any physically strenuous activity, but it's okay if you're not ready by then to start back work or start back working out or being intimate, anything like that. Like, you don't have to do that at 6 weeks just because you got cleared. Most of the time, you're not gonna be fully ready to do that. And if you are, by all means, do so. But if you're not, that is totally okay, and you need to take as much time as you need. Just as much time as your body took to create and birth this human, you need just enough time to recover. The fourth trimester is hard, and even if you have an easy baby, or maybe you have a baby that never stops crying, both situations come with hardships and stress. You're just learning how to take care of this baby and what your baby needs individually. You can only be so prepared. Of course, you can know what your baby needs, but every baby is different. Every baby has individual needs. It's a learning experience for everybody. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to admit that you're tired. It's okay to admit that you're stressed. It's okay to admit that you need sleep too, or you need a meal, or you need a shower. That's okay, and you shouldn't feel ashamed or like a burden for needing help. It's okay to let your family know. It's okay to let your spouse know. Sometimes people forget to ask how you're doing, and sometimes the people who do ask how you're doing aren't necessarily the people that you want to ask how you're doing. You want your family and you want your significant other, you want them to know how you're really doing, because those are the people that you're most likely seeing day in and day out that are going to be of the most help to you. And it's okay to ask for help. Next, I just want to say that your life doesn't stop when your baby's life starts. You are more than just a mom. Just because you have brought this new baby into the world doesn't mean that suddenly you're not you anymore. Just because I brought Alea into the world doesn't mean that I am just here now for Alea. I'm still Lexi, and I still have things that I want to do. I still have friends. I still have hobbies, and that's 100% okay. Now, obviously, there are things that you're not going to be able to do whenever you want to, but your life doesn't stop when your baby's life starts. And it's so important for you to take care of you, because just as much as your baby needs you to take care of them, they need you to be in a healthy state so that you can take care of them at your fullest potential. Obviously, it's harder to care for someone else when you're not even doing well yourself. Whatever it needs to be for you to feel good needs to be done, and it doesn't need to, you don't need to feel guilty about that, because it's a necessity. That leads me right into what I wanted to tell you guys next, and that is mom guilt is real, and mom guilt will always be real no matter how old your kid is, but you are still allowed to have fun. You're still allowed to hang out with your friends. You're still allowed to go get your nails done. You're still allowed to take a nice bath. Like, you are allowed to do what makes you happy still, even though you have this baby. Even though they need you to take care of them, you still need to take care of you. That's kind of the same thing that I was saying with my last point, but whatever you need to do to have fun and still feel like you're living your life to the fullest, you still need to do that. You and your baby are really what matter. You and your baby, you and your family, that is all that really matters. And middle fingers up to all the other BS. People are gonna talk whether you're doing great or whether you're doing so bad. People are gonna talk no matter what. Both extremes. You could just be doing nothing. You could literally be just chilling and people are still gonna talk. That's just how it is, and it sucks that it's like that, but it's so important to like rise above that and just know that whatever they're saying obviously means more to them than it does to you. I'm gonna say that again. If somebody is talking ish about you, it obviously means more to them than it does to you, because some people don't even know you. Some people are not even involved in your life at all, but they're still gonna talk, and that's their problem. So just remember that they aren't what matter, the BS isn't what matters, you and your family are what matters, and if it's not affecting you directly, don't even pay it any mind. Kind of coming off of that idea of like people are gonna talk no matter what, like just because you parent different than somebody else doesn't mean that you're parenting wrong. Different doesn't equal wrong. If you get to the point where you're about to start feeding your baby solids and you want to do purees, do purees. If you want to do baby-led weaning, do baby-led weaning. If you want to do both, do both. Only you get to choose how you parent your baby. Your baby is your baby for a reason. Don't let anybody tell you that what you're doing is wrong just because they don't do it that way. And that kind of leads me into my next point, which is that comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison just sucks. Like, you'll see another baby maybe crawling and they're around the same age as your baby and your baby isn't crawling yet. Don't compare them, because every baby develops at different rates. That goes for snapbacks too, okay? Who gives a crap if you don't snap back? I know that it can feel so weird to feel like you're in a body that's not yours, but your body also just went through a whole 9, practically 10-month process of creating a baby and then birthing the baby. Just as much time as your body took to do all of that, you need to give your body that same amount of time to recuperate and to get back to where you want to be. Comparison will just suck the joy out of everything. And I know that it's hard not to compare, but whenever you have a negative thought, like, just try to combat it with a positive thought and try not to let the comparison steal your joy. Next, I just want to say that fed is best, okay? I don't care if you're formula feeding. I don't care if you're breastfeeding. I don't care if you pump and put it in a bottle. I don't care if you mix formula and breast milk. Fed is best. And as long as your baby is fed, then your baby is happy. And that is all that matters. Do I even want to go into depth on this one? No, because I'm going to go on a tangent and it gets me heated. That's all I'm going to say. Fed is best. You do what you need to do. Breastfeeding is hard. Sometimes things can happen that will make you not be able to breastfeed. And yes, you might feel guilty about it, but do not let that guilt consume you, because fed is what is best. Coming on to the end of this video, I just want to say that Alea is already almost 8 months, and that is so insane. The first year goes so incredibly quick. They learn how to do so many things in the first year, and it's just a whirlwind, and it happens just like that. I feel like I blinked and she's already 7.5 months. It's so insane. I just want to say, cherish it and enjoy it and soak all of it in, no matter whether you're covered in tears and milk or you're, I don't know, frolicking in a field. No matter what you're doing, whether it's a good moment or a bad moment, like, just soak it all in and feel all of it. Feel all of the emotions. It's okay to feel everything. It's a wild ride and it goes by so fast. So just try to look at the glass half full as much as you can. The last thing that I wanted to say to wrap up this video is just make sure that you do your research about whatever you want to do, whether you're still pregnant or whether you've given birth. There's always future ahead, and whatever you want to do in the future, the least that you can do is kind of prepare yourself and do your research about what you want to do, because it makes everything so much easier when you at least have kind of a plan or a basic knowledge of what you're about to jump into. You would rather have the knowledge and not need it than need it and not have it. That's something that my mom always told me. I just want everybody to remember that what you're doing is okay. However you're doing, that's okay. Make sure that you still prioritize yourself as much as you prioritize your baby, because you are just as important. And even when you feel so low, just know that if you ever need anybody, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be a friend. I'm here to give advice. That's the whole point of my channel. And so if you really need help, always feel free to leave a comment or DM me on Instagram. We can chat always. That is going to wrap up today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and that you'll stick around and join me for more content. I think that May is going to be such a good month for everything. I don't know, I just feel really good energy about the month of May. I have some trips coming up that I'm really excited to film for you guys and just be able to put out that super fun content. If you want to keep up with me, you can head over to my Instagram and follow me on there. I'm always posting on my story. I post every Monday at 11 a.m. You can hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I'm so excited to have you here. If you've stayed till this point, thank you so much. And I hope what I have said today has helped you, made you feel a little more at ease and prepared. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, bye guys.